Stephen, how do you view that tonight?
I think that at this moment in time it's irrelevant in terms of how I viewed the game, because the most important thing is the result, and we all wanted that result today. So I don't think the detail of the game is the important factor just now. Disappointed, of course. Total understanding and empathy with supporters, because I get their frustration. We are extremely frustrated in here. But I still have a belief in everything that we do. I still have a belief in my players. I still have a belief in every aspect that we work to. And the message is that we'll get through this.
What is the way forward now? What do you need to work on to get going, to get you these wins that you so desperately need?
Well, I think it was evident tonight, that we need to score from opportunities created. There's no doubt about that. We're very comfortable in the game for long periods, but we have to score. But, as I've said, I could talk about the game. Our supporters really are wanting results. That's the bottom line. But, and I understand that, nobody's hiding from that factor. I accept that responsibility. But what I will say is that there's a manager here that is feeling the pain, but a manager here that is determined, make no mistake about that, to get through this period.
It's easy to forget that you're a human being, I think, for supporters in this position. How hard is it to go through this sort of scenario, and you've been through it before at other clubs?
It's difficult, of course it is, because I work 24/7 here. I don't see my family, and I'm not looking for sympathy, but I work every minute of every day to make this club better, and I'll continue to do that. And that will not change. And I accept the criticism that comes my way. I do. It's part of the job. I don't run from that. I think that the one thing our supporters need to understand is, if they want a weak manager, they've not got one. They've got a manager that is absolutely determined to get through this period. And I take the criticism. There's no qualms about that. It's the supporters club. They've followed this club for many, many years, and they want to see success, as I do. So that is the situation. But the one thing that I can assure them is I will battle on, and I will turn this around.
You talked in previous interviews about needing time to instill your way of doing it, getting the whole philosophy changed. How much time realistically do you think you need to get them going in exactly that direction that you want them to?
Well, if I was to say to you, I think that
next week.
Yeah, if I was to say to you, then something. It can take several years to turn a football club around. This club, and I can't stress enough, is in transition. We've had to change a lot, and people don't really want to hear me talking about that. And I understand that on the back of a defeat, and that's why I don't really want to go into it. But it could take several years to really turn this club into the club that it should be. But the most important thing is the short term, and the most important thing is that we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We accept the criticism, and by the way, I thought our supporters were good tonight. They were good tonight, make no mistake, because of the disappointment in recent weeks. Of course you get the reaction at the end, I understand that, but in general they were behind the team, and I think in general the team showed a great attitude to the game, but those final moments we have to be better on.
You've got a long trip to Leyton Orient at the weekend. How's your squad come through tonight? Obviously, playing so many games is not ideal. What shape have the injuries picked up?
Well, Thomas, got a knock there, a bit of a dead leg. We hope he'll be okay. Scoogle early on, and he managed to come through that. I think that is all. I think, and obviously Jack Ardale now has served his suspension, so he'll be back available. So that's good news. So, hopefully we'll have a fully fit squad for the weekend. But we have to show the courage now. We have to go out and we have to find a way to win, because we have to, we have to turn this disappointment into results.
Should Harry McCurdy be available for you for starting if you needed him to? Is he sort of through his injury?
I think so, yeah. He was on the bench tonight, and he trained on Monday, so we felt he's okay. So hopefully, he comes into consideration for the weekend.
And looking for a positive on a night like this, I know it's a bit hard, but seeing Jared Branthwaite get the man of the match, a 17-year-old, a local lad who's come through, showing what he can do in a game like this, must at least give you something to be able to smile about.
He makes me very proud, and that's what gets you up in the morning. You know, that's the truth. You know, he's a great kid. We've worked really hard with him. You know, anybody that will tell you the first time I laid eyes on him, I was really excited by him. And he's been exceptional in the 2 games. But like every young lad, you know, he has to keep improving, keep his feet on the ground, because I want him to be a big part of what we create here.
And what's your message to the Carlisle fans tonight? Given the situation we're in overall, what would you say to them, given the platform to tell them really what you wanted them to hear?
I've kind of gone over it, you know, and I have total empathy. I understand the situation. We're not blind. We understand it. I accept the criticism that comes my way. But what I will say is that they've got a manager here that is determined to make this club what they all want it to be. And I will continue to work hard, starting with Leyton Orient this weekend.